Do you want your aim to be so good that you can murk people from across the map? Something like this? Well, I got you, man. I got you. Roll the footage, man. Mom, how many times do I have to tell you, stop calling me? I don't care if you got me this Apple Watch for Christmas. I don't want you calling me. That's right. All right, bye. I love you too. The fuck is you looking at? What is up, you guys? It is finally season 12. Mad Maggie is here. They nerfed aim assist. Tap strafing is gone forever, but I got some settings that I think is still good for me in season 12. Now, this settings will help you, just control your recoil and all of that from all the guns, and it will help you get started into making your own settings, editing my own settings, because as you know, you got to make your own settings to be good, but this is a good starter settings for you that helps me control my recoil from off the bat. But before we start this video, I just want you guys to look at this quick clip really quick of me playing Outlast, because I play other games besides Apex sometimes because it's just fun to do. But let's just roll the clip real quick. I think he ran away because it rained. Oh my god! Weave. Damn, he saw me.
In danger.
God, damn, he gave me that 2-timer. What is wrong with you? Oh! Now see, wasn't that hilarious? I know it was hilarious. It wasn't. It was hilarious. But let's just get started with this video. Make sure you like the video. Let's just try to get I always say 30. Let's try to get 40 likes. I really appreciate it if we do. Discord down the link if you want to talk to all the other homies that be laughing it up, anime, Apex, all the games. And then also follow my TikTok, almost at 13,000 followers. And let's just get it started. Enough talk. And by the way, if you guys want to win the season 12 battle pass, I'm doing a giveaway. All you guys got to do is just like the video, subscribe, comment down below on how you found my channel, or what do you like to do with your life, or whatever. Just comment down whatever. Just make sure that you comment down the video, and then for a higher chance to win, go to my Outlast series playlist and then just comment on one of those, like the video as well, and I will see that there, and that will give you a higher chance of winning this giveaway. So battle pass giveaway. Hope you guys are getting lucky and win it. Alright, so now let's just keep this video short and sweet because I don't like making, settings videos 20-15 minutes long. At least a cool 10, 14, 13 minute video. But enough talk. Now let's just get on with the settings. Now what I like to do is go from gameplay to controller to video to audio. Now there's timestamps in this video if you just want to skip all the way to controller settings and just see what the ALCs are. But for the people that like to see everything, let's just get started with the gameplay. Interact prompt style is on compact, but enhances are on off. And then for important things like stuff like this is where I'm going to put more info about why I have it on this. Now for crosshair damage feedback and damage numbers, I have it on off, and I have the damage numbers on stacking. Now basically what these two things do for me is that once I grab this R301 and just shoot at a regular dummy, there's nothing in the way, just pure aim, pure damage, like just satisfying one clip on the dummy. Now most people have their stuff on, let's say, both and on X with shield icon. Now this is how it looks like when you have it on those options, and just look how cluttered that looks like. You can't see the person at all if your settings look like this, especially if you're shooting for someone from far away. Just look how that looks like. You can barely see how the dummy looks like if you have those settings on X with shield icon and damage numbers on both. So that's why I recommend you having it on stacking and then crosshair damage feedback on off. Next thing is ping opacity. I have it on faded just because if it's on default, it sometimes blocks your field of view and you can barely see anything because it's covering it up. Obituaries is on. Minimap rotation is on off. Now this basically means I was so confused when I first started this game a long time ago, and my minimap rotation was just all weird, like it wasn't going to the direction I was moving at. So if you want it to be regular and look like how Fortnite and Call of Duty looks like, then make sure your minimap rotation is on off. Weapon auto cycle on empty is on, and this is just all about muscle memory, because what this basically means is that, let me just get another gun. Say if you shoot this and it says no ammo, right, as soon as you pull that trigger, it will automatically switch to your secondary weapon. Now I have this on just because I'm a dumbass and I forget to press Y and go to the next weapon. Now this is just for the people that know or do not know when to switch to another weapon when they completely run out of ammo on 0. So if you don't know when to press Y when your ammo's on 0, then have this on. But if you're a person that already switches your weapon because you know you're about to run out of ammo, then I recommend you having this on off. Next thing is auto sprint on and double tap sprint off. Now basically what this means is that you won't have to do no unnecessary movement with your hands to just run. All you got to do is just move it slightly and you're already sprinting. Now this is really good and beneficial for you and your team if you're trying to attack someone, run away, or get into cover, because you won't have to double tap nothing just to run. You don't have to click just to run or anything. As soon as you move your left stick, you're on the go. So I recommend you, bro, if you want to get good, you gotta have these settings on like this, bruh. Telling you. Now next thing, jetpack control is on toggle. Now this is basically another thing of how you want it to be. I can control Valkyrie's jetpack on toggle really well, way better than hold. When I have it on hold, I mess it up a lot. But if you're just starting off with Valkyrie, spit it out, Mickey. Now if you want to control Valkyrie's jetpack a little bit better, I recommend you have it on toggle. But if you wanted to do crazy movements, then have it on hold and try to train yourself. But I have it on toggle. Incoming damage feedback is on 2D, and now basically what this means is how your hit markers look like. And if you want to see your screen a little bit better when people are shooting at you, recommend you spit it out. Recommend you having this on 2D, because if you have it on 3D, lots of stuff coming your way when you get shot at, and it just really hurts my eyes. It hurts my eyes every time it's on 3D. So I recommend you having it on 2D. Next important setting is taking damage close to death box or crafting menu. I have this on off because if you want to loot up faster, and every time you're getting shot at and you have that on, then you won't be able to shield swat, you won't be able to grab whatever ammo you need because you're just getting automatically shot at. And it's just really hard when you're trying to move fast and try to get what you need and hurry up and move on to the next fight. If someone's just shooting at you and you couldn't get what you needed to get because it closed your menu while you was looting at a death box. So if you want to get good at this game, recommend you having this setting on off. Pop up is on, and then the regular stuff, all of this is just unnecessary And then let's get on with the new setting right here, reticle. It's on customization and I have it on hot pink. Now this is the best one for me because it's like red but it's pink, it's colorful, it's like a neon, close to neon for us console players since PC get to have all the good stuff. But here it is right here. So here's the colors, or you know, the numbers is 255, 103 and 251. Those are the ones right there if you want to get this pink color for your reticle. And this is how the reticle looks like if you have it on pink. You know, 3x scope right there, 1x scope right here, and then 2x scope right here. Now this just looks exquisite to me. I love how the hot pink looks like, and it looks close to neon for console players. I really wish I could have neon reticles on this game, but I'm sadly not playing on PC. Now accessibility, colorblind mode, I have it on Deuteranopia, la 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 la. Now warning, if you are colorblind, do not change these settings unless you know which one is right for your eyes. I get so many people telling me, what if I'm colorblind? If you're colorblind, only choose the ones that are right for your eyes. But the reason why I have it on this setting right here is because once I get a digital threat on a wingman or a SMG, this is how it looks like. It makes the person blue and I can see it way better, especially when I'm outside of the ring. This is also really good if you're a bloodhound main because it would make your enemies look like this once you're in your ultimate. So your enemies you want look red, it will look blue, and I'm telling you, this is really beneficial for you. Subtitles, I have it on off. I used to have it on, but now I have it on off. And then blah 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 blah. Don't really have to worry about that. And now we're on to the final part, or not final part. We're on the part that you guys have been waiting for. And for the people that skipped, why'd you skip? You could have waited. You could have watched the video. Nah, I'm just playing with you. You guys are here for the settings, so let me give you the settings. Now for button layout, I have this on button puncher just because this is way easier for me to crouch spam or, you know, move and aim at the same time instead of switching my whole thumb to the B, A, X, or Y. You know, it's just complicated like that. But if you're a person that plays claw, then have it on whatever. But for people that wants to play like claw but they can't move their fingers like they're supposed to, I recommend you having it on button puncher because it's really beneficial for me to just move around and aim at the same time instead of switching my crouch to the B button. Stick layout is on default. Interact reload button is on tap to use and reload. Crouch button is on hold. This really helps you crouch spam a lot if you have it on hold and your button layout on the right stick. So yeah, there's a quick little tip right there. Aim button is on hold because why would you have it on toggle? Survival slot button is on off. And now this is for the people that have, you know, 8 heirlooms like me. This is what I usually do every time because if your survival slot is on, you won't be able to, you know, inspect your heirloom spam like this. But if you don't have an heirloom, I recommend you having this setting on just because it would be, you know, faster for you to get your heat shields or respawn beacon instead of, you know, holding down your inventory and then pressing this one right here. But yeah, if you have an heirloom, turn it off just so you can inspect spam a lot faster. Trigger dead zones, I have it on none because if you have it on regular, I don't know why I can touch it. If you have it on default, moderate, or whatever, that means it will take a long time. It like you have to put a lot of pressure into your trigger buttons just to activate it. But if you have it on none, the slightest touch of your trigger buttons will activate your gun. So look, this is just me barely tapping the trigger and it's already going through. This is really helpful when you're doing 1v1 situations and you know how whoever shoots first wins. You know, it's just basically like that. So I recommend you having your trigger dead zones on none. Menu cursor speed, this is the perfect amount for me, but if you want a little bit faster but not too fast, I recommend you having it on the middle of none. And now we're on to the sensitivity settings, finally, yay! But here it is right here. I recommend you having it on 6 and 5 if you're a person that doesn't like ALC settings and is a beginner and don't know where to start. So this is a perfect one right here, 6 and 5, responsive curve, classic, and then look dead zone on small. And then movement dead zone is on small, inverted look off, vibration off. And now onto the things right here, the ALC settings right here. I'm not going to be going one by one and you know, you guys should just copy it down. I've been using these settings since end of season 10 and then I improved it a little bit in season 11. But yeah, here's my settings right here. Here's the per optic settings right here. And then if I'm going too fast, just rewind it or, you know, pause. And then here's the other half right here. Now a quick little tip, if you want to improve your aim a little bit, try putting your target compensation style on PC, basically meaning that your aim assist is on PC aim assist. And if you play for this like for a couple of days, then and go back to, you know, the regular console aim assist, trust me, it will get a lot better. Now onto the video settings. I have my brightness on. Whoa, my brightness settings is not supposed to be there. I'm not even gonna cut this off because I want to see how much of a jackass I am. But yeah, your brightness settings should be right here. I don't know why it was on default, that's crazy. But your brightness settings should be right here or right here, but I like it having right here. Field of view should be at 110 or 90, so it should be like between 90 to 110, because if you're playing on anything below 90, just look at this. Just look at the game looks like. I mean, yeah, you can see your people a lot better, but I mean, like, how can you see this? Like, nah, like I can't move, I can't see from my left to right, I can't see my peripherals at all. This is really beneficial if you have your FOV on max. And then if you're trying to, you know, get up there a little bit, start with 90 and then start climbing your way up to 90 to 95, then 100 to 110. Just practice like that. But just look how 110 looks like. I can see that person to my left right here, this dummy right here, without even looking to my left barely. It's just seeing straight. But if I have my settings back on to, let's say, 80, just look how that looks like. You can't see the person that was on your left. So if someone was running up to your left and shooting at you, you didn't know because your FOV wasn't max. So please have it between 90 to 110. FOV scaling is on disable, and now this was a new setting that they put in for Octane users or Bloodhound, and that's basically if you activated your Bloodhound Ultimate or your Octane Stim, your FOV scaling won't, you know, zoom out like it's supposed to be. This is how it looks like when you have it on enabled. Let me put that on enable real quick. Just look how your screen looks like. It makes everything a little bit faster. Your settings will be kind of messed up and your whole screen will be messed up. So please have this on disabled. And then sprint view shake is on minimal. And now for the last thing, this video is going on too long, but let's just hurry up. Master volume 100, 100, blah, 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 blah. You guys don't care.
What?
And that was it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was really long for some reason, but I know this video is going to be short. I hope it's not too long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, season pass, whatever, battle pass giveaway at the end of the week. All you guys got to do is like, sub, comment down below, and then if you want a higher chance of winning, go to my Outlast series playlist and just comment on one of the videos, don't matter which one, and you'll win it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out of here. Peace.
You win. Perfect.